Most GPs and mental health professionals have a basic understanding of substance addiction, its assessment, presentation, and treatment. But how is sex addiction different from substance addictions like alcoholism and cocaine abuse? Well, let's take a look at 5 key differences. First, sex is a basic instinct of life, so the goal is to redirect and often lessen its intensity instead of pursuing complete abstinence as one might with substances like alcohol or cocaine. This means that attention must be paid to which forms of sexual expression are problematic and which are not. Acceptance of non-traditional forms of expression may be important, as they may represent a safe zone, if not part of the addictive pattern itself. Second, inaction may be just as harmful as action. Fantasy is a key component of the sexual experience for most sex addicts. Hours and days can be wasted in fantasy that is never enacted through physical contact with oneself or others. Uncovering insight into the sex addict's problem through the content within the fantasy, as well as addressing the fantasy's emotional underpinnings, is paramount. Sexual anorexia, or the absence of sex for extended periods, is another potential example of harmful inaction. Third, the jury is still out as to whether withdrawal symptoms exist for sex addiction. I have no doubt that withdrawal symptoms such as headaches, insomnia, anxiety, depression, and irritability are commonplace when sex addicts stop or significantly reduce their problematic sexual behavior. Other clinicians and researchers in the field disagree, however. Fourth, common impediments to substance misuse, such as financial constraints and limited availability, are not strong considerations in many aspects of sex addiction. The internet has made accessibility to sexual imagery and information free or very low cost, and relatively effortless to obtain. And finally, 5, sex addiction is still in the process of being validated as a discrete condition, unlike the long-standing acceptance of substance dependence as a diagnosis. The evidence in the form of fMRI brain scanning and patient experience is beginning to accumulate, but it will take time. In the interim, it's important that patients receive appropriate care based on the best evidence base available. Let your patients know about the wealth of free information available on the PhocusLife website. And if you feel it's appropriate, suggest that they visit for a full assessment of their problem. Working effectively with other clinicians within an informed network is crucial to treatment success. Contact us today to arrange a consultation or visit our website for the latest information.